I'm Sarah Fergani with KENS 5 News Now. Two local businesses are cleaning up after a fire broke out overnight at a business complex with smoke spreading to multiple stores. Firefighters say they found the fire burning in the back of a building on West Commerce on the city's west side near a broken window. A restaurant and a laundromat in that building ended up with smoke damage. No one was hurt. Firefighters are still investigating what happened. Incumbent Senator Ted Cruz and his challenger, Colin Allred, faced off in their only debate last night. Take a listen.
Congressman Allred has voted not once but twice in favor of defunding the police.
You can't be for the mob on January 6th and for the officers. You can't. And it's not funny because you're a threat to democracy.
It turned into a heated discussion on a range of issues facing Texans. Right off the top, some of the topics included abortion, border security, and the economy. You can watch the entire debate now on KENS5.com. Spurs star Victor Wembanyama is suing the owner of the Wemby's World website, James T. Glottage. Wemby is seeking monetary damages and a stop to the selling of the merchandise. The issue focuses on using Wemby's likeness, image, and name on merchandise without permission. The lawsuit says Glottage filed multiple trademark applications for Wemby's World and Il Wemby for his products, all of which were denied over the last year. The suit claims Glottage moved forward with selling merchandise with Wemby's likeness. The ATF is now charging the husband of Suzanne Simpson with unlawful possession of a short-barreled rifle. Investigators telling us this is one of several guns from a locked room inside Brad Simpson's home, and it was not registered, which is a crime. Multiple agencies are still searching a landfill in East Bexar County, trying to find Brad's missing wife, Suzanne Simpson. The police chief said there's a good chance of recovering Suzanne at the landfill, adding solid evidence led police there. A heated school board meeting at Edgewood ISD Tuesday night. A furious mom brought some serious accusations against a teacher at the district. Carol Ann Reyes alleges a teacher at Brentwood Middle School taunted and physically assaulted her daughter on October 2nd. Reyes told school board members that the teacher made inappropriate comments about her daughter not being able to afford new clothes before grabbing her.
Because her jacket was zipped all the way up, she wanted to see what she was wearing and turned her around, grabbed her, jerked her, turned her around. It's not okay, it's not right.
A spokesperson for Edgewood ISD told us in a statement, quote, campus police and school administrators investigated the claims and determined they were unfounded, end quote. To read more about this, check out KENS5.com. 6 dogs that bit a woman, attacked an animal care services car and an SAPD patrol unit have been euthanized. And this is video of the group of dogs attacking the SAPD squad car, filmed on September 5th. That day, a woman was walking on the city's southwest side when the dogs started attacking her. Animal Care Services said all of the dogs were deemed dangerous. Meanwhile, a proposal to hold irresponsible dog owners accountable is one step closer to being approved. This as the city now faces a lawsuit in a deadly mauling incident last year. The San Antonio City Council is looking at several policy changes, including increased fines for owners whose dogs constantly get out or bite. Also, they're going to make it easier to file complaints by allowing people to stay anonymous, something Animal Control says can be implemented right away. Raymond Najera, whose father was mauled to death by dogs last year, says something needs to happen.
Changes need to be made for dog ownership and responsibility of keeping them in your yard.
The Najera family is suing the city of San Antonio, calling the city negligent for not taking action despite prior reports and warnings. ACS says responsibility should be on the pet owners. Whooping cough is on the rise among school-aged children in the U.S. The CDC says there's about 4 times as many cases this year compared to last year. It's treatable with antibiotics, but complications can include pneumonia, collapsed lungs, or even rib fractures due to the severity of coughing. Doctors say people who are vaccinated are much less likely to get infected. The Israeli government could risk losing U.S. military aid if it does not quickly improve the humanitarian situation in Gaza. The U.S. has said military aid could be in jeopardy if Israel does not act within the next 30 days. And it's part of the U.S. government's efforts to get Israel to deliver more humanitarian help into Gaza. U.S. officials say the amount of aid delivered to Gaza has dropped more than 50% since spring, and last month was the lowest over the past year. Meanwhile, officials say 92 people are still missing nearly 3 weeks after Hurricane Helene. This in addition to 125 people who were killed in North Carolina. The Small Business Administration, which provides disaster loans to businesses and homeowners, announced that it ran out of money for new emergency loans. President Biden urging Congress now to come back early from its recess to authorize funding. As for today's weather, Maggie Laughlin.
And a sharp cold front pushed through this morning. Because of that, it finally feels like fall. Sunny and 77, but it is going to be quite breezy. Sarah.
Thank you, Maggie. And that's KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Fragani.